King Akochi made a bold decision to send his 19-year-old son, the heir to the throne, to a distant city for his college education. By doing so, the prince would live without royal privileges or protection. The queen and some of the king's advisors found this idea risky, considering the prince was the only heir. However, the king defended his choice. "My late father, King Zak III, would have rather given away half his kingdom than let me out of his sight," he said. "I have traveled to many lands, but always within the comfort of royal privilege. I have never truly faced life as an ordinary person. Everyone I met treated me with deference because of my status. I never had to struggle. But I want my son to experience life without the advantages of royalty. This will shape him into a better king." Unbeknownst to the prince, the king arranged for a trusted spy to discreetly monitor him. Living without wealth and power was a challenge, but the prince saw it as an opportunity to prove himself. With determination, he embraced this new journey. Adjusting to his new environment, the prince enrolled in college and tried to live like an ordinary citizen. He made friends but missed the comfort of the palace. Despite this, he was careful to show resilience and self-sufficiency. When faced with unexpected expenses, rather than seeking help from his father, he took a part-time job at a local restaurant. The king, upon learning of this through his spy, was initially displeased but refrained from interfering. Instead, he admired his son's resolve. The prince excelled both in his studies and at work, gaining respect from those around him. He was courteous, compassionate, and displayed noble qualities that endeared him to others. One habit, however, caught attention: is bowing. Whenever he served customers or spoke to his employer, he instinctively lowered his head in respect, a gesture he had learned in the palace. While some appreciated this, others, particularly rude customers, took advantage of his humility. One day, the restaurant owner had a private conversation with him. Being a Christian, he advised the prince to maintain his respect for others but without the constant bowing. The owner then revealed something shocking: he knew the prince's true identity. The revelation startled the young man, who feared his secret had been exposed. However, the owner reassured him that his identity would remain confidential. He encouraged the prince to continue treating people with respect but to understand that true honor is about inward regard, not just outward gestures. True humility and respect. The prince took this advice to heart. He realized that genuine respect is not about mere actions but about valuing people regardless of their status. He pondered how differently he would have been treated had the rude customers known his true identity. This experience reinforced the lesson that material wealth and power do not define a person's worth. Every human being is valuable, created in the image of God. Honoring all people. How often do we fail to recognize the worth of others? Genesis 1 verse 27 affirms that every human is made in the image of God. 1 Peter 2 verse 17 commands us to honor everyone and fear God. Yet, many only respect those they perceive as important, ignoring or looking down upon others. When Jesus, the Messiah, came to redeem humanity, many rejected him because he did not meet their worldly expectations of a king. As Isaiah 53 verses 2 to 3 says, "He had no beauty or majesty to attract us to him, nothing in his appearance that we should desire him. He was despised and rejected by mankind." John 1 verse 11 echoes this sentiment. "He came to his own, and his own did not receive him." 1 John 4 verse 20 further warns, "Whoever claims to love God yet hates a brother or sister is a liar. For whoever does not love their brother and sister, whom they have seen, cannot love God, whom they have not seen." Some people believe they have the right to treat others poorly, as if they themselves give life. Yet, no one escapes the consequences of dishonoring God's creation. Many have misjudged others, only to later realize their immense value. If you suddenly discovered that the person next to you was an important dignitary, how would you change your behavior? Shouldn't we treat all people with dignity, regardless of status? Some say, I will respect people if they respect me. But should our behavior be dictated by others, or should we uphold our own values? The young prince honored everyone, not because of how they treated him, but because of his own principles. A call to action. We all have roles to play in making our communities and nations better. If we have never seen God but know that every human is created in His image, what does that mean? It means we can see reflections of Him in each other. Before God, we are all equal. No one should make you feel otherwise. You are special, and God loves you unconditionally. Honor others as you would honor yourself. In doing so, you honor the living God, the creator of all humanity. May love and peace guide your heart always.